This is the sandy billabong at the heart of Kakadu. It looks beautiful and peaceful enough. This is where a giant crocodile more than 4 metres long snuck up on a German backpacker and dragged her underwater to drown. One group have learned to live in harmony with the land and its creatures are the traditional owners, the Aborigines. Crocodiles and bush tucker are all a way of life for the Indigenous people of Kakadu, the traditional lands of the Kakadu people. Youngsters like Tasha Naji go bush most weekends. Now Tasha doesn't swim because of the crocs, but she does collect bush tucker like water lilies.
Inside here is the nuts, nice little small peanuts. And they're quite yummy, but good to munch on if you haven't got anything else to eat. My shoulder. Just open it so that you get the small little peanuts. And
Tasha shows me one of the bush fruits that grows so freely around Kakadu.
I got billygoat plum, and it's just another bush tucker that we get around here. Around this time of the season, when it's just about to rain, usually you find that they're a lot more juicier when it's been raining. They say that this has got the most vitamin C, well, around in Kakadu. I'm not going to say the word because I'm not too sure there.
With the abundance of wildlife in Kakadu, many Indigenous people still hunt with traditional weapons.
Well, on my right hand I have a spear thrower. People know it as a woomera, but up here we call it a bondok, so it's a spear thrower. It helps us put the strength into our spears when we throw them for hunting. What we do is we insert the little peg into it, holding the bondok with 3 fingers and holding the spear with 2. So all it is just a step and a flick.
Other Indigenous people in Kakadu hunt for file snakes.
We have different diets throughout the season. We've just eaten the last few months of magpie goose and we're tired of goose. So we're on a different diet now. We're just going to go forage around the edge and maybe have a swim for file snake. They live in the pandanus tree roots and holes in the banks. Yeah, and they're plentiful this time of season. We're going to check the water and check if there's any croc first.
They call them Grainger, and have counted 12 crocs in this waterhole, one of them 4 metres long. They're very careful where they tread, ever mindful they could step on a submerged croc.
That's why we're going to make sure we check some sticks and rocks at the end of the billabong. Now, sometimes you get things that frighten you. You get a fright. Where to go right?
Wouldn't get in.
Hunting for file snakes means probing the mud with a stick.
Wash it, quick!
Look at that hole there.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Anything else?
Oh,
These are the biggest file snakes.
Yeah, these ones.
big one.
Up again. Egg one.
In all, they'll haul 4 file snakes out of the mud today.
For one afternoon. Now for dinner.
Then comes the
Yeah.
task of killing them.
Make sure you clamp the head down. We don't want no tongue kisses.
The hunters take the snake's head in their mouths, then break its neck.
Oh, finish.
Plan is to go home and eat them. That's a good plan. What do you reckon? File snakes, they get cooked whole. Some of the food that we eat, we take the intestines out first, but these ones we just cook them whole. When you cook them, you got to singe the skin and then coil it in a coil, and it gets cooked on the fire like that.
Even with European guns and stoves so easily available to them, many Indigenous people prefer the simple pleasures of eating animals freshly caught and cooked like this. The file snake is one of their delicacies and is consumed today with much gusto. Kakadu is also rich in Indigenous rock paintings. From time immemorial, Aboriginal people have left their marks in caves on rocks, and because rock is durable, we can still see today their rock paintings. Although many were made for ceremonial purposes, there are undoubtedly also markings just done for fun. Some paintings are very ancient, executed many thousands of years ago. But not all paintings need to be that old. Some were made within living memory. Whatever their age, the Indigenous people of Kakadu have left a lasting legacy on their culture in the form of art that can be found in caves and rock overhangs where it's protected from the elements.